game time, folks. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got Arizona playing against Florida. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Arizona's starting group. And for Florida, Norman Powell is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Johnson in a two-guard. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And so here are the Wildcats after the basket by Sabonis.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
They swipe it. Puts up a three. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for Florida. Fast break. Here comes Florida. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Florida will retain possession. Here's SGA. He's looking for Aldama and finds him.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Going inside, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's SGA. Powell kicks to Johnson. Off target with his three. And for Arizona, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Took him no time at all on that one. He has 5.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Outside, Sabonis tries the spin move. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Got that one up quick.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. Arizona leading by 3. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, Domantas is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you guys.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Florida. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of this Arizona team this year. And the Gators, another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Elbow shot is on the way. A nice shot by Pete. Pete's got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Jacks up a 3. Gators with the rebound.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Got it up. That one, no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Wildcats leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Arizona so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
We've got Booker. Smith is out there with Johnson. Then there's Holland. And it's Stokes in at the 3. 6 to shoot. Carr the pass to Turner. Fires at the elbow. Carr, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Taking a look at Arizona. Brandon Miller out there with Carr. Then it's George. Then it's Turner. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Turner.
This is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. Excellent at timing that rejection.
That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Florida trails by 3. Pass to Stokes. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds to the Gators. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Stokes. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Johnson, good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Miller, the pass to Carr. Back to Miller. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating plunge.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Offline with his 3.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Booker pulls it in.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And let's see what Arizona has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Catching up on the changes for Ford. Sabonis, he's checked in for Booker. Santi Aldama comes in for Holland. And it's Powell in for Johnson.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Smith against Miller. Siakam a screen on Smith. Second shot opportunity. Here's Turner. The Wildcats again cannot hit. Smith kicks to Powell. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. And it's a completely new group for Arizona. Wildcats leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Pete. Last game out, he had 14. Clock at 6. Pulls up. High post. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Pete's got the lead up to 8 now for Arizona. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Florida.
Arizona foul. First personal foul. First team foul. In for Florida. Number 5.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
A putback, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor.
2 minutes.
And
The previous play is under review.
signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And it's Arizona in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, I think for Arizona, it's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge your movies off the first 5 minutes.
Easy, easy, easy. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Wildcats.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And thanks for spending half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Arizona leading by 8. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Norman Powell is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Johnson, and it's Sabonis in at center. That's the group for Tuomas Isolo as we begin the second half. Powell outside. Pass to Aldama. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Arizona is shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
The Gators shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And so the timeout here called by Tuomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season's performance for him, 4th in steals, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Down low, here's Lindenborg. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Arizona shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good, and he makes both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a missed layup.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
The Wildcats again cannot hit.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Holland, he's checked in for the Gators. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Johnson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field. No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Sweet move. Out of bounds. Arizona takes possession. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Lindenborg. It's stolen by Aldama. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock. Gators need to get off a shot here. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So some changes for the Gators. Booker, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And Smith subbed in for Norman Powell. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. To the left wing. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot to stop the run. And once again off the mark by Ford.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass to Lindenborg. Shot clock at 5. And shot on the way. And it's the Wildcats with another.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brown outside. Right wing. Here's Stokes. And Lindenborg pulls it down. Lindenborg's got 4 rebounds in this game. So the wing on the left. The tray. That shot off. Pass to Holland. Takes the 3. And once again off the mark by Ford.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Let's go to the sideline, and we've got something on Domantas Sabonis. What's the status, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Florida provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury, but the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
Taking a look at Arizona.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Stokes kicks to Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Arizona leading by 20. There's the pick. Fires the three. Another three for Arizona.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Your Florida answers.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
This is where you get Sabonis the ball. He's going to reward you for feeding him.
To the right side. Heat. Another three for Arizona.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Nice passing here by the Gators. Powell for three, and he's good on the 3-ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And again, it's the Gators with the three.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Wildcats.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the try. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Johnson, the pass to SGA. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. And for the Wildcats, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And he drives in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Launches it. Here's Lindenborg. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So we see the Wildcats taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect